I got hacked. Welcome to Laundryless, a podcast where I talk about whatever I want for as long as it takes for me to fold my laundry. I've made the executive decision that probably at least for the summer I won't be able to fold anything, to hang anything up because I don't have the closet space. Yeah. Before we get into the main story, you might notice that the audio might be a little better. I actually don't know. My hair might be missing it. I have a fake mic. I do have a real mic coming in, but it's not supposed to come in till next week. So, yeah. But I attached a wireless earbud to a hair clip, and I made a pretend lav mic. So that's what we're rocking with today. Any other housekeeping? I don't think so. This podcast is definitely making me more excited to do my laundry. Like yesterday, I was gonna film it yesterday, but I didn't because I needed to finish. Well, I had time, but it was like weird time. Like it wasn't enough to like record a whole episode. And I needed to edit and post the first one, so I did that yesterday, and now I'm filming this today. I really hope the audio is good. I also gotta be like better with waiting when I want to say something, because I would like say something as I'm like putting this over my face, and I guess I didn't have a mic then, and you couldn't really hear what I was saying. I don't think there's any more housekeeping. My voice is kind of gravelly because I stayed up late last night working, and it was outdoors, and I'm allergic to outdoors, and like cigarette smoke and stuff like that, and it's also like it's not early. It's not really for me. It's only like 7 a.m. when I'm recording this, but it's a little early when you didn't go to bed till like 12. I went to bed at like 11:30. But yeah, let's get into the story. Oh, this is why I didn't have a lot of time yesterday. So, I got an email from someone that I trust, and it was like, hey, you're needed as a reference for a job. And I was like, oh, okay. Click the email. It sends me to this like, what's it called? This like lawyer website, and it's like, hey, you need your like PDF thing isn't updated, and to be able to access it, like we need to update. You need a new PDF thing because yours is too outdated. So they started downloading stuff on my laptop, and like I couldn't open the application, and I was like, this is weird. But I was like, I'll just wait, because my mom is more computer literate than I am. So I was like, I'll just wait till she has a break from work, and I'll let her know. So then I'm hanging out with my sister because she needs help with something, and then I get an email from the same person, and they're like, hey, that was a phishing email. Don't open it. Was a little late for that, but anywho, I tell my mom, and I'm like, hey, I just got hacked. Which isn't my first time getting hacked. But nothing happened the first time either, so like it's fine. But we spent like literally all day trying to get this stupid thing off my computer, because we could find it in my files because I looked for it. Because my mom taught me how to do that, and she kept trying to delete it, and we couldn't delete it. And then we called my uncle because he's like a computer guy. And then I go over to his place, and he helps me. Well, he was like, and then also on top of the virus being on our laptop, my mom downloaded an antivirus, and then we kept getting a pop-up, and it was like coming at us quick all the freaking time. It pop up that like we needed to like let something use my Windows something. I don't know. But we weren't sure if it was like the virus thing or if it was the antivirus. So we just didn't click it for real. Well, I mean, and then at some point my mom was like, look it up. So then I looked it up and it said that it was the antivirus that needed it, but then it wouldn't download. And so we just kept getting pop-ups. But anyhow, went to my Google's place. He was able to delete it, so that's good. But that's why I didn't do my laundry yesterday, because it was a whole crazy fiasco. But anyway, don't open an email. Wait like an hour after you see an email to make sure it's not a scam or a hack. And that's what I've learned. So that's good. I made a little note card of what I should say, so I'm more coherent. Oh, I've been making matcha at home because I'm like crazy broke right now. I mean, I get my first check today for my new job, but it's not gonna be a crazy amount. And I didn't realize that I was broke, but then yesterday I went to Panera, and they took my card and they were like, "Hey, it didn't pay all of it," and I was like, "Oh," which I thought I had more money in my account, but I didn't. So yeah, that kind of sucks. That's the first time it's ever happened. I feel like it's more embarrassed that I didn't remember how much money is in my account versus my card declining, because like I think the chip reader is like dying. But anyway, I'm broke and I have been making my own matcha at home. Not very well. It's not going too cute, but it tastes good. Does it look green? No, but it tastes like matcha, so I feel like it works. And it's a lot cheaper than going to the store. All the time. Even though I love my local coffee shop matcha, it's crazy how many people in my town are like, there's nothing to do here, because there's always something to do here. Like, we have so many coffee shops, and like there's live music basically every week with like vendors and like food trucks, and it's like you don't need to buy food, you can just listen to the music for free. Like, there's so many free things, and I just think it's crazy that everybody's like, there's nothing to do. So there's always something to do. I say as I've been complaining that I'm bored, but I'm bored during the day. And I usually go to bed by like 8, so I'm not out all the time. Except I am going to a concert in Chicago, which is gonna be my first concert without my mom. Granted, this is only like my third or fourth concert, that like a for real concert. But I'm going with like just my friends, and we're like driving to Chicago. And I'm gonna be the one that's driving, which is scary because I don't love driving. But yeah, I am excited. I was scared, and I think I still am scared. And I'm like, as it was getting closer, instead of like just being an idea, and it's like, oh, we're actually going because it's free. Chicago has stuff for free too. Oh, as it was getting closer to the date, I'm like more nervous, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this, and it's like, well, now I have to do it because I don't want to do it, and it'll be good for me to go out and adventure on past my bedtime. It's okay. I think I'm just gonna have to get used to this lifestyle of going to bed after 8 p.m. it's rough. But yeah, I'm excited. We're seeing Sir Chloe. I don't know if I said that already. Um, I've only really listened to Animal, and I don't know if I like any or Arizona. I think that's also a song. I'm not a real fan, but I am excited to listen to more of their music. Um, yeah, I have also been playing a lot of Sims. Like basically, my morning routine is wake up, immediately read in Spanish for a chapter. Sometimes I do try because I'm reading in Spanish. Um, and I'm fluent ish, but like I don't know everything, and I'm especially bad at slang, which like I grew up speaking English and Spanish at the same time. Um, but then like I started school and basically everything's in English, so I just didn't need to know Spanish anymore, and like I stopped visiting my grandma. Um, so I like lost a good chunk of it. But I'm trying to relearn, which like I didn't lose a lot. But then I took AP Spanish, which I passed the test with a 4, so that's pretty fire. And I passed the test, but like I was also learning Spanish basically while taking it. So I learned all these like formal things. And it's like, okay, so I can speak formally, but do I know slang? No, I don't. Well, besides like the obvious ones, I don't know what's a cuss word and what isn't. And, or like what's insulting. So I'm reading this book, um, but I'm trying to like actually understand it. So I've been reading each chapter twice, basically. Long story short. So, oh yeah, I'm talking about The Sims. What am I? I'm going on for like no reason. Anyway, I woke up, I read my book for however long it takes me, and then I either make breakfast, but most of the time it's just been playing The Sims for an hour every morning. I'm really doing well in my legacy challenge. I also like changed everything in short lifespan because I'm tired of waiting for these kids to grow up. I don't want to care for them anymore. I want to move on, which is easy. So yeah, I'm in my gamer era, which has also been making me less bored because, like I said, I worked last night, so that gave me something to do. Except it was so late because the event was already supposed to start, I think at 6, or maybe it was supposed to start at 5 and end at 9. That would make sense actually. I don't know, but it got pushed back because of the rain, and instead of like just starting late, they like pushed it back. So instead of ending at whatever time it was supposed to end at, it ended at 11. Most people were gone. Like I think we started packing up at 10:30 because everybody left, and it started raining again. So yeah, but I was there for like ever, and I think I left at like 11, but like they weren't done yet. But my supervisor was like, "Go home," and I was like, "Okay." So it was past my bedtime, and like I was supposed to get up today and help my mom because she is also doing like an outdoor event. But like she had to leave here by 5:45, and I was not. I think I woke up when she left. Yeah, I woke up when she left. But yeah, it's rough. I'm still tired, but I think the thing about going to bed late is that I don't wake up late. The latest I've ever slept in my whole entire life was like 9 o'clock, and that was because I stayed up till like 2 a.m. This was years ago. like I just don't wake up late. Like even now, like me sleeping in is like 6:30, and like me sleeping in is like 7:30. Most of the time it doesn't even hit 7:30. Most of the time it's 7. So I don't, like, if I go to bed late, I don't get enough sleep. And I'm used to like 9 hours of sleep a night because I go to bed at 8 and I wake up at 5-ish. But you know, I'm getting paid. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's definitely a very easy job. It's a little like labor intensive, but like it's fine. And also with my Russian studies, I've been, so part of the like curriculum that I'm doing, I'm supposed to shadow, which is basically like you talk while the other person is talking in that target language, so you can like match like intonation and like sounds, stuff like that. And I've been thinking, like, what if I do that with a song? Like, I feel like if I got a song, looked up the lyrics and what they mean, mostly so I don't say any cuss words. I mean, like, it's not a crazy rule that I don't say cuss words, but I don't love it. I feel like they're unnecessary. But anywho, look up the words, find out what the song actually means. And then I shadow the song. Like, I listen to a verse, I sing with the verse. Listen to a chorus, sing with the chorus. Listen to verse, blah blah blah, until the rest of the song, and then like try and sing the whole song. And I feel like that'd be so easy because there's already songs that I love, and I'd love to know what they mean. I've also kind of been getting like a cleaning itch, so I like the dishes. I mop my floors. I know there's not crazy things to clean, but I don't always do them. So I say that's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of all I've got besides mismatched socks. Thanks for listening to this podcast episode. I hope it's a little better, a little more entertaining. You can hear me better. I really hope you can hear me better. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot more clothing today. Well, I thought there was a lot more clothing, but then I put all of like the stuff that I hang back in my basket, and then I felt like there wasn't any clothing. But this video is about the same as, like, lengthwise recording as the last one. So, but I've been talking a lot more. So the actual video should be longer, probably closer to like 17-20 minutes. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week, maybe. Bye.